In this video, I'm going to tell you what happened to my channel when I had one video that went viral. If you're new to the channel, welcome. My name is Troy. This is Roadside RC. What you'll tend to find me doing on this channel is crawling and bashing and racing and drifting and product review videos and how-tos. Today, something a little bit different. I had one video that went viral, and I'm going to tell you about what that impacted me from my subscribers, from my revenue, from my views, from a whole influence on the channel standpoint. This all started February 2022 down in Florida at the Ultimate Scale Truck Expo, USTE. It usually has a bunch of mud bogging and crawling and very scale stuff going on at this event. Something new for it in 2022 was drifting. If you know the channel, you'll know that got me excited. I'm really into the RC drifting. I got to see Brad from the RC Supremacy. I'll provide a link to his YouTube channel down below. Really nice guy, really good in the RC drift community. Scale bodies and everything is amazing, right? But he was busy, he had a booth, so he didn't get to come out and drive a lot or anything while we were there, but he came out once. I pulled out my phone and just opened it up and just literally took the worst 16-second video that I have ever taken. Seriously, this video was horrible. It was shaky. The phone was all over the place. I was zooming in, I was zooming out. The audio in the back was bad. People were like yelling, or there was an announcement going on or something. I mean, I don't know if I could have made this video much worse if I tried. Now, I hadn't been doing a bunch of shorts at this time, but so I was just kind of experimenting with it. You know, at USTE, kind of first event of the year. Hey, let me post something quickly. So I was just kind of messing with shorts. I post it and I kind of forget about it. I mean, it gets a number of views, kind of like normal videos on the first, few hours. But after that, it kind of plateaus off. In the first 3 months, it gets 36,000 views and 100 subscribers. Now, both of those are pretty decent numbers actually for me when it comes to just a random video. Again, at this point, literally, I was pretty much just ignoring this video. It was out there for a purpose. Hey, cool, look, USDE is happening. Drifting is happening. It's fun. Yay, right? Like that's all the really purpose. It was one done. I had kind of forgotten about it. But then we fast forward, 3-4 months. We were at end of June into early July 4th holiday, and I'm actually on vacation, and I'm not really paying attention to the YouTube channel very much. I'm answering some questions here and there, that kind of thing. I'm noticing that my numbers are going up. Just in general, views per day. Watch time per day is kind of flat, but views per day is really kind of going up. And then subscribers per day starts to really bounce up. And I'm like, I didn't know really what was going on, so I started to dig into it. Lo and behold, here's this video months after it was actually first released, actually gaining traction. Well, it's kind of odd, but cool. Hey, whatever. Okay, it'll probably be gone tomorrow, but whatever. Let's see what happens. What happened is that in a matter of just a couple weeks, it went from the 36,000 views that we had before to over 1 million views. Just straight like that. Literally, I couldn't believe it. It was fun. I was sitting there literally like, oh man, is this real? And I'd refresh. I'd refresh the YouTube Studio app. Do you guys ever do this? You go in there and you're like, refresh. And it's like, there's another 10,000 views. Refresh. There's another 10,000 views. Wait, there's another 100 subscribers. Like, what? Really? Really? Is that real? That's really happening. At this point, this single video had gained 1,500 subscribers. I was really kind of amazed. This video had blown away everything else on my channel, and then it came right back down. I was like, okay, well, so that was fun, but that's what it looked like. I gained a bunch of subscribers. It was fun to see the views go up. It was cool. I've never had this happen before. And is it done? I don't know. Is it done? Is it not done? I started to really second guess it at this point. Like, are all these subscribers just temporary? Were they all here to see Brad from the RC Supremacy driving around a track at USDE that is not my car and not my track, and I'm not going to be filming there again, at least for another 12 months? Like, is that... are they all going to just disappear when I put out my next crawler video and they're like, this isn't what I'm here for, delete? Is that what's going to happen? Was this all just kind of for naught? And then here we are a month later. It's late July going into early August, and it starts to pick up again. And I'm like, well, this is kind of odd. So late July through August, it had never really gone to 0 views anyway, but all of a sudden here it is. It's climbing a mountain again, right? And so here for about another month or so, we had another peak of views, and then it kind of dropped back off. It was around this time, somewhere in that gap, I believe, between these two peaks, that I started to realize one of the things that kind of happened here. I noticed that the average geography from where my views come from, that you can see in the YouTube Studio app, had shifted a little bit. And so I went back and I looked at just specific time windows, and for my overall channel and for this video itself. And what I saw was, when this video had its first real big spike in the beginning, I was predominantly a Japan audience at that point, which is not typical. Well, typical for my channel would clearly be more US, at least 50% US bias. And then, a whole bunch of other countries smattered in. Japan is usually not in the top anywhere there. And so to see it clearly number one for this video was clearly a flag of like, okay, so this is how this video got popular. Somehow YouTube and the algorithm took this video and got it in front of the eyeballs of Japan viewers, and they liked it for some reason, and so that's why it was so popular there at the beginning. Now, this second spike that we had was a little bit different. It was a little bit more mixed from a geography standpoint, but it was actually predominantly Brazil, which is interesting. One fun fact that actually triggered me to the fact that this was happening was I was giving Google Translate a pretty good workout, because so many of the comments that were coming in on this video were in languages that I could not understand, of course. So I would copy them, paste them into Google Translate, see if I could figure out what they were saying, and then respond back, all, in trying to be in their same language. I don't know if it really worked or not. I don't know if maybe I offended some people with some bad translations. Who knows? But that was one of the triggers, is so many of the comments coming in on the channel, ones that I couldn't read. But now we've had two big spikes for this video. It's now dropped off, and it's not getting 0 views a day. It's actually still getting something like 10,000 views a day, which is pretty dang staggering, right? At the end of the day, for a video, for again, 16-second video with 0 effort and pretty poor quality all around on it, still getting 10,000 views a day, which is pretty nice. Now here we are, finally October. So think about that. We're now 10 months after this video was first filmed and uploaded, and one last final little spike. Not nearly as big as the other spikes. One more spike, mixed countries and regions all around the world, and boom, right back down. And as of now, it is late December, so we are 10 months post when this video ever first went out, and I think it might be done now. All right, now clearly I've said this before throughout this whole journey with this video, but I think it might officially be done now. It is out of my #1 videos per day. It's getting eclipsed by others. It's kind of starting to be relegated to the trash bin at this point. Like, it's had its time. It's kind of done. But final tallies. So this one 16-second video that, again, 0 effort put in on it. Total views, 7.7 million views. 7.7 million views on this 16-second video. 10,000 subscribers. Thank you to the folks that are subscribed out there. 10,000 subscribers. And the drum roll that, if you were waiting for it this whole time, is how much did this one viral video, all right, 7 million views, 10,000 subscribers, how much did this earn me in revenue? $0. Zero. Not even a single penny. This is still in the early stages of YouTube Shorts, and their monetization on it's kind of wonky. This video is listed technically as monetized, but for some reason it just literally never got any. I don't know why. I have other shorts. Don't get me wrong, shorts don't make much money, at least at my scale. They don't make much money anyway. I have multiple shorts out there that show as actually monetized and get like 5 cents. Like they don't get enough watch time as it sits right now, and they don't get commercials or anything like that in order for YouTube to really actually send any money to short makers at all, it seems like, unless you're Kim Kardashian or something, right? So, yeah, 7.7 million views, 10,000 subscribers. I got to reach the world. $0. Absolutely, like 0.00, not even a penny, not even a single penny. Whatever, which is fine. Whatever. I'm happy to have had this experience. I'm happy to have ridden this wave of this viral video going out. So if I had to summarize all this up, I think what I would do to describe this was fun and frustrating. All right. It was really fun to ride this wave of all these views and see the excitement. And oh my gosh, there's views in Japan and in Brazil. And oh, this is so cool, right? Like, to have all of that is really fun. And I really appreciate all that. That was cool. It was great to say that I've had a video that went viral, right? It was frustrating because, again, it's not like this is a video that I spent all this time and effort planning and filming and editing and, oh, this is exactly how I want it. It was literally the like lowest quality video on my channel. So maybe my mind doesn't know what a quality video looks like. Maybe that's the problem, is what I think a video should be is just wrong, as it turns out. I don't know. It's interesting, isn't it? So that's been the frustrating part to it, is it's not like, oh, okay, well, this is the formula. Let me just go repeat this formula now. This is clearly what people want. No. That's not the case at all here. But of course, this is the kind of pain that I would wish on anyone. So if you end up with a viral video on your channel, there's definitely worse ways to go, right? I could have published that, and instead of having 7 million views, it could have had 7 million dislikes, like at the end of the day. So it's fine. Like it's pretty cool. I hope that you, as a content creator, if you're watching this or if you're curious about it, I hope it happens to you too. It was fun. It was a fun ride. But now I have a question for you. So this is not the kind of video that I would typically do on this channel, right? Typically I am working on the vehicles or driving them or doing product reviews, that kind of thing. Are you interested in any more of this kind of information and content? Because turns out I have a lot of thoughts when it comes to YouTube and being successful on YouTube, how to run an RC YouTube channel specifically. I have a lot of thoughts on that. And so I'm curious if you're interested in hearing more words come out of my mouth. So are you interested in that? Are you interested in what makes the channel tick? Why do we do the things? What are some filming tips and tricks? I don't know. Give me some ideas down below. Let me know down in the comments. Are you interested? And if you are interested, what are the kinds of things that you would like to hear me talk about when it comes to YouTube and RC YouTube in specific, and what we do and what I've seen that is successful and not, or whatever? Let me know. Let me know down in the comments what you are curious about, and we will talk to you down there. So thank you for taking this ride with me on this viral video rewind, and we will see you hopefully in the next one. Thank you and goodbye.